So you just sign up for a meet and you're looking to get into meet prep. What does that look like and what is a meet prep, right? A meet prep is a time frame for you to get ready for your competition. It's a time where you're getting a little bit more confident with your lifts and potentially going heavier, right? To get prepared for the competition lifts. How long is a meet prep? Really depends on the experience level of the athlete, how strong, how big they are, right? Longest I like to go is 16 weeks, but if you're someone who's very, very strong, very experienced, right, you can go as short as 6 weeks, right? Usually it's somewhere in the middle with those 12 to 10 weeks or so. When should you be hitting your biggest lifts of meet prep? That also kind of depends on the athlete's strengths and experience, right? If you're someone who's really, really strong, you can really beat yourself up, you may want to take your biggest lifts somewhere around 10 to 12 days out. I even heard of some of the really big enhanced guys taking the biggest lifts 14 days out. Some of the smaller, maybe newer, not as strong lifters, right? You can usually take your biggest lifts somewhere like 3 to 4 days out or so. Usually it's somewhere in the middle with it being a week out or so. And lastly, when you get towards the end of your meet prep, right, what does a taper look like there and how does that differ from a deload? So the idea of both a deload and a taper is to dissipate fatigue, right? The main difference with a taper is that you're not pulling back as hard usually as you would on a deload. You're keeping some intensity in there and keeping really big focus on the competition lifts. You may have less accessories, or even some of the bigger, stronger guys and girls may not even have any accessories at all. It's all barbell work in there, right? If you'd rather not think about all this and leave all the thinking to a coach, you can hit us up and we can take care of that.